Yo. Listen. I wanna be a better person. Mariachi. Enzo. It's time for some changes. Yeah. Changes. I wanna make some changes.
Yo, an excerpt from the expert, let the text burst. My head hurts from the made of violent rhymes. Save us from Columbines. As a kid at 9, I was traumatized, born to a ball of lies. Hallways full of foul trials. Welcome to the X-Files, where snakes walk around in neckties. I set my alarm to wake me up to a rodeo, a Maury show mixed with crackheads who never heard of sodium. Loading most introverted thoughts of perverted pop, soda pop, and Tupac made me to what I am. Always up in the AM with empty papers, no vindication, no indication of cooperation. Let me be another patient, let me be another child on medication, sent for sedation until something changes. Stuck in the same places until something changes. Arguing with the same face until something changes. The pain and the hope brought changes. A bunch of shades of different faces. Stuck in the same place until something changes. Arguing with the same face until something changes. The pain and the hope brought changes. A bunch of shades of different faces. Yo, I'm learning to accept myself. Dealt with death at an early age. Didn't know I wasn't gonna live for forever days. Another murder case is what I heard the TV say. Trapped in nervous rage, burning images of the pearly gates. Purity dispersing, impunity from churches. I'm turning to a sabotage. Santa Claus gave me my first PS1. My only friends was controller analogs. Man, it's hard to be a brown kid, to be accounted, to be downplayed, to be out here the weak-minded. They remind me not to get in line with all the cool kid bullshitters, all the fucking downtown groupie music hipsters. Victor is just another body in the matrix. Fuck that, I'm making some changes. I don't wanna be stuck. I'm stuck. Tell them that I'm coming up. I don't wanna be stuck. I'm stuck. Stuck in the same places until something changes. Arguing with the same face until something changes. The pain and the hope brought changes. A bunch of shades of different faces. Stuck in the same place until something changes. Arguing with the same face until something changes. The pain and the hope brought changes. A bunch of shades of different faces. Politically conscious without understanding the political nonsense. A conflict roaming in the city, get jobless. An armed reps that keeps you in a physical strong state. But fuck that, I'm coming with imperial prospects. 9mm shooting, looting for progress. Rock, paper, scissors, but my people still hungry. So open up your mouth so we can pull out them gold teeth. Let the rubber grip chin check ya until the skin rips and we get to the pink texture. My figure of speech isn't so obscene to the teens. They eat off of vending machines. We reach all police scanners, scramble sampling their channels. I'm John Rambo, half man, half android, a sample of a famished third world baby with a handgun, swinging back the pendulum. We react with a vengeance, dressed in black with a vengeance.
We coming back with a vengeance.
We react with a vengeance.
We coming out.
So taxing the rhetoric.
You know what I'm saying?
We react with a vengeance, dressed in black with a vengeance. We react with a vengeance. So taxing the rhetoric.
Fuck 12, fuck the president. Fuck Republicans, fuck Democrats, fuck the government. Fuck your Senate, fuck your mayor. Fuck all who hate us, and fuck all these white saviors. And fuck the news and they camera crews. They label us monsters when they post us on Channel 2. I may have robbed your little son or daughter, but I ain't trap him in they school for a massive slaughter. And I ain't fucking pump a city full of toxic water. Still no answers. And I ain't the one who keep making money from fucking pimping cancer. I'm lifting stances, give awareness to the careless. No handouts, watch me rob them for my 40 acres. Roll up and smoke in the Oval Office. Proposal, stop it. No co-op in my optics, ain't discussing no topics. Only the Tommy is talking when I pop it. I'm dropping bombs, got Vic in the cockpit.
We react with a vengeance, dressed in black with a vengeance. We react with a vengeance, so taxing the rhetoric. We react with a vengeance, dressed in black with a vengeance. We react with a vengeance, so taxing the rhetoric. Take a sniff off to this riff, we're caught in the sin. I constantly rip into the cosmos with a dominant grip. Shit, I'm crawling out of this pit, sick like Sigmund Freud with corduroys, with a pocket full of coins, making noise, dreaming of that Rolls Royce. Little girls and boys with all sorts of disposable toys. The apocalypse choice was provocative loins with toxic epoxy, the perfect mocking decoy. Modern families rotting by salary, so we have entered the void, making some noise. We have entered the void, making some noise. Modern families rotting by salaries, so we have entered the void, making some noise. We have entered the void, making some noise. The resurrection is yours. They will cherish me when the world has perished me. And this place is not embarrassing to be presented to aliens and other beings in the galaxy. And it's massively non-cancer disadvantages over those advantages, scavenging for something to salvage me. Bow to the monolith of the common counterfeit, the obvious. The polar opposite is what I suppose they oppose. Probe the metropolis, like cover operatives. Everyone is an accomplice when they're just following, swallowed by the shallow end, hollering for the dollar bill in a loop like olefin. Collagen couldn't fix all the scars that I have. I'm torn into the half. I've entered the void. I've never been dependent on mental control. My head is wrapped tight inside of aluminum foil, ready for bed to enter the void. I've entered the void, and we're making some noise. Enter the void, and we're making some noise. Enter the void, and we're making some noise. I've never been dependent on mental control. I've entered the void, and we're making some noise. Enter the void, and we're making some noise. Enter the void, and we're making some noise. Enter the void. The resurrection is yours. A man of ideas, he has a dangerous path. A man with no idea, he has a brain to detach. I'm lost in the glitch, fixed inside the pitch black. Before you were born, before you were sworn by the devil with horns, before you were told of what isn't the norm, before you were torn, before you were forced into being employed, before you could speak, how did you hear your own voice? Listening to the insidious that will later destroy. I mainly ignore anybody like antibodies, repelling the shit. A rebellious kid, felt too many greats to even remember or care. Just dwelling at 12 AM, not ready for the next day's mayhem. My generation was forgotten, confused, boxed with a fuse, brought to abuse. I wanna go back, fuck this place. I wanna go back and re-enter the void. I've entered the void, and we're making some noise. Enter the void, and we're making some noise. Enter the void, we're making some noise. Enter the void, and we're making some noise. Enter the void. Fuck this place, I wanna go back and re-enter the void. Enter the void. We're making some noise. Enter the void. Just enter the void.
Who you are.
Yo, what are you? Yo, are you a Republican or a Democrat? Are you a virgin or just an undercover nymphomaniac? Do you like pop music or a heavy metal fan? Are you black or are you white? Are you fat or you the skinny type? Do you sit back or do you fight? Are you too relaxed or too uptight? An Illuminati or just a rebel juvenile with material to be rude about? So hear me out. Are you a cop or do you just get wrongfully shot? Are you a dreamer or a schemer? Do you like your coffee dark or with a creamer? But what does that even mean though? Are you an American or an immigrant? Shit, they're both the same. They should just be each other's synonyms. We all just wanna be fitting in. Do you stand with the right or with the left? Does it depend? A Black Panther, a white supremacist, a misogynist or a feminist, a pessimist or an optimist, an atheist or evangelist, a pacifist, or do you like war? Do you like more Vans and Converse? Are you into fashion or are you helping the lower classes? What are you, a robot or a Martian? A judge or wanted for larceny? What are you? When you living in this world, you gotta be picking picket signs of who you are. What are you? When you living in this world, you gotta be picking picket signs of who you are. What are you? Yo, do you know who you are? Are you destined to be a superstar? Or destined homeless, eating soup not to starve? Are you heavily medicated or heavily meditated? An introverted, extroverted as a baby? What's your horoscope? Capricorn or Scorpio? Do you like Chips Ahoy or Oreos? Remorseful or retaliate with an arsenal? A prophet or just in it for the profit? Just in it to be digging into their pockets? What are you, real or fake? A vegetarian or do you eat steak? Or do you do whatever it takes to make it? Or do you play it safe? Are you awake or asleep? A wolf or a sheep, born in the suburbs or raised by the streets? Are you homophobic or do you support it? A liberal, conservative, a scientist or a Mormon? Do you believe in reinforcements? Are you infatuated with guns? Or do you think that it's better to just run? It's better to just not care for what some close-minded dum-dums may think of you. If you want some freedom, my advice to you is to not choose and just be you. What are you? When you living in this world, you gotta be picking picket signs of who you are. What are you? When you living in this world, you gotta be picking picket signs of who you are. What are you? Better watch your back when you grab a snack. The aftermath when I subtract the cats from my circle. No friends to turn to virtue of what words do to keep pursue. Even as a nervous, insecure little nerd wordsmith, the virgin, the purges, more than snatching purses. At first, I try to be a saint, but I ain't. A change occurred, manipulated by the pain. Just a common theme in the surface. Mercy, perversion, it took over computer screens. And Neutrogena couldn't keep faces clean. Empty spaces made it seem I could speak to the wall. I can drink malt liquor till 3 or 4 in the morning. A metamorphosis turned me into porcelain, forcing me to crack under pressure. Antidepressants in a cycle of psychos. Stuck in a cycle of cyborgs. Asylum. Stuck in a cycle of psychos. Stuck in a cycle of cyborgs. Stuck in asylum. Stuck in a cycle. a cycle, a cycle, a cycle. It's my life, stuck in a cycle of psycho, stuck in a cycle of cyborg, stuck in asylum, stuck in a cycle, a cycle, a cycle, a cycle, a cycle, a cycle. It's my life, stuck in the fibers of violence, relapse back to the exact moment when my life siphoned, elapsed by the virus, devices became a human vice to decipher the price of the path that we follow. Even though we act very shallow, divided, everybody gets lied to, we are liable. Everybody has the right to feel suicidal in a volatile environment, stuck and confined by the Bible, the rifle that ignites for survival. We are rivals, we are pyro, you're a hydro, traced by a microchip in this shit with no advisors. A line of desperate kids that wanna go viral, deprived of their eyes, they are blinded, binded to suffocate, stripped from the voice in their thyroid. A mind game, what a migraine. Stuck in a cycle of psycho, stuck in a cycle of cyborg, stuck in asylum, stuck in a cycle, a cycle, a cycle, a cycle, a cycle. It's my life, stuck in a cycle of psycho, stuck in a cycle of cyborg, stuck in asylum, stuck in a cycle, a cycle, a cycle, a cycle, a cycle, a cycle. It's my life, a cycle, 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 a cycle. Think quick before we slip and they arrest me on this back street. My homie asked me what we gonna do, where we gonna go, but I don't know what the future holds. All I can do is reload the magazine and hope we don't run out of gasoline. I see 4 patrol cars close and I'm asking why the fuck they keep coming. I feel nothing, finger on the trigger, bitch, I ain't frontin'. Discrimination, we held the pain from it. Rage in the pit of our stomachs. At a young age we were born with no comfort, forced into a world with no budget to function. We had to hold our own grudges, but fucking now it's a free-for-all. The police will fall if they try to keep us in the concrete walls full of salt and start a war. Bullet holes go through our car door, force us to go. Of course, the vehicle somersaults. I wake up, my face cut, I can taste blood, the chase done. I embrace my handgun, tell my wife and my future kids I try to give the best life to live with the circumstances as an immigrant. Make sure the clip is loaded before I crawl out with no notice. I say don't shoot, but the trigger is pulled. My chest full of red dots, marked for the cops' bullets. My whole life persecuted. Persecuted. My people are persecuted. We stay persecuted, looking over our shoulders, always persecuted. Persecuted. My people are persecuted. We stay persecuted, looking over our shoulders, always persecuted. Persecuted. My people are persecuted. We stay persecuted, living in a cell and held to execution. Persecuted. My people are persecuted. We stay persecuted. That's rated R, the AR been sawed off that set it off. Asphyxiation from the strings of a bass guitar, or getting ran over by many cars. The pretty boys get it first. Death occurs, a red wetted shirt in a bed of dirt, a medic curse, and 20 people waiting on the wheel to reimburse. It's a joke. Savages, tarantulas, and mannequins waiting on the ambulance. A cameraman catching this dangerous, spontaneous revolution with a fatal end. Sensitive generations with a tail in between their legs. It's sickening, envisioning the Grim Reaper finger licking blood while he's kicking me. This prickling has me ticking physically, picking these alternatives more towards conservatives. A tournament of tourniquets, burning kids, running away safe from the nervousness of a murder case. Savages.
Quick reload.
Savages.
Quick reload.
Savages.
Quick reload.
Savages.
Quick reload.
Savages. Reacting inexplicably, mimicking each other physically. Trajectory that's missing me, following protocol. Arms with bullet holes behind the concrete walls. Fast reload, feeling trigger happy. Another episode of rage. Nicolas Cage with a 12 gauge with revenge. It's sweet like Minute Maid, lemonade. Bullets ricochet. Fuck that, I stay strapped. Reload, face snap.
Level 2.
Human clones addicted to GMOs, too difficult for imbeciles. The pitiful, the chronicles of Riddick mode. The tentacles of America holds 9mm rounds bound for victim flesh to fit around. Carnivores in a metropolis like a carnival. DNA's altered by the CIA, a barricade holding the innocent, the vigilant, the killings of any witnesses in the name of liberty. Savages.
Quick reload.
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 Savages. 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 Creeping from the balcony, the alchemy of how can we calculate to who or what will die in the battlefield. The cavalry baffles me with a sergeant. I'm a Martian, martial artist, parting for barging into your party. Lethargic, the cartridge is empty, but tempt me and I will deck teeth. The century can never seen anything like me. My knife is my wife, together like Spike Lee and Nike in the 90s. Keep in mind, if you wanna fight me, dogs won't even bite me. Frightening to find me behind you when you out the dry clean, stuck in ICU. I will do anything in the paradigm. Bear in mind, this concealed weapon I just found that it's barely mine. Motherfuckers ain't ready for the shakedown. Better lay low, put your fucking face down. Motherfuckers ain't ready for the shakedown. Put your hands up, I can see the people shake now. Motherfuckers ain't ready for the shakedown. Better lay low, put your fucking face down. Motherfuckers ain't ready for the shakedown. Put your hands up, I can see the people shake now. That was easy, wasn't it? Pushing all the buttons in, I do it for the fun of it. I could've been a ton of shit, but instead I drinked a lot of gin. Cut a man, leaving other bystanders stuttering. I try to live like the rest of them. The prejudice got me reprimand, contraband in a Dodge sedan, apparently, but they planted shit, taking advantages. I'm living off of cannabis and sandwiches. The analysts putting images in paragraphs. I should have been sponsored by Miramax. Busted on bureaucrats, the silverback ain't fearing jack. Driving fast with expired tax sirens in the back. This is just me with comedic relief. The freaks and the geek, the peace in the street is only for a moment. The culprit, I do it for the culture, returning like a bad omen to put things in order. Motherfuckers ain't ready for the shakedown. Better lay low, put your fucking face down. Motherfuckers ain't ready for the shakedown. Put your hands up, I can see the people shake now. Motherfuckers ain't ready for the shakedown. Better lay low, put your fucking face down. Motherfuckers ain't ready for the shakedown. Put your hands up, I can see the people shake now. Motherfuckers ain't ready. Nah, they ain't ready. The shakedown. I'm sick of being here. I'm going crazy. There's no exit. No escape, we stay living where there is no escape. Fallen victims cry with no escape. Evacuate, forced to death and hold your breath. There is no escape, no escape. We stay living where there is no escape. Fallen victims cry with no escape. Evacuate, forced to death and hold your breath. There is no escape, no escape. Razor blades attached to your hands with duct tape. Hallucinate your fate with the murder rate. We hurdled over corporate monsters to make us slaves, but it was too late. We were groomed like a toupee in a room with numbers replaced as our new names. As soon as we graduate, it's April Fool's Day. The doom came, a train wreck. The apex intertwined in a strange web. The famous became gods, singing all the same song, playing wrong. No one but ourselves to put the blame on. Save us from a dying generation. Spirit molestation, mind manipulation, getting fucked by a nation. Buck 50 to the face, cuts to the chase, looking for some sort of validation. I came to this world naked, full of love, and left with self-hatred. No escape, we stay living where there is no escape. Fallen victims cry with no escape. Evacuate, forced to death and hold your breath. There is no escape, no escape. We stay living where there is no escape. Fallen victims cry with no escape. Evacuate, forced to death and hold your breath. There is no escape, no escape. Surrounded by hounds in a compound with barriers impenetrable by any sound. Drowned in the legacy where many bleed, forced to make love to the enemy. I can't believe medicine is irrelevant, becomes more of a fetish for the people making money off the already dead heritage. Living sad in a circle like a circus elephant on a bike pedaling, remembering everything as a fucking blur. Curled up as the world turns, the birth of me completely contaminated by germs. The first day into bondage, a conflict in the construct. I needed mantras, people speaking like they're reading from teleprompters. Despair in the eyes of my mama, Santa Guadalupe, waiting for a miracle to save when I was still in the womb state. No escape, we stay living where there is no escape. Fallen victims cry with no escape. Evacuate, forced to death, and hold your breath. There is no escape, no escape. We stay living where there is no escape. Fallen victims cry with no escape. Evacuate, forced to death, and hold your breath. There is no escape, no escape. In inside the city of sin, in the pavilion. This is a trilogy of anger and rage, triple revenge, intense. Let my fucking immigrants in inside the city of sin, in the pavilion. This is a trilogy of anger and rage, triple revenge, intense. Let my fucking immigrants in inside facilities. Let the immigrants out. From those who love the feeling of power, you better throw the towel. Living along the lines of Tao or along the lines of Mao. Everybody's feeling really proud of where they came from. My bio was my parents' travel for several hours in the dry gravel with me as a child. Like a backpack, let me fast track to the infinite backlash. The privileged fat cats that hated me debated on a daily basis, going crazy in their oasis, in a cage with zero space, living under shitty wages. Another anchor baby laughing in the face of deportation, premeditated in the simulation. In the future you will see everything computer generated, a mainframe with manipulated information. Embrace it like dental braces, mace sprayed in the face of many races. Yo, let my fucking immigrants in inside the city of sin, in the pavilion. This is a trilogy of anger and rage, triple revenge, intense. Let my fucking immigrants in inside the city of sin, in the pavilion. This is a trilogy of anger and rage, triple revenge, intense. Let my fucking immigrants in. I'm feeling like Goku rescuing the killing of Krillin again. Try not to be so harsh in the cause just because you have a car and a bank account to withdraw. Living in a bizarre phenomenon. I lift my arms, getting ready for the spirit bombs. I sing a song in broken English before we are branded with embedded coded digits. Basic photogenic phony bitches falling for the soulless statistics. Survival of the fittest, so we rushing in, busting heads and start a big brawl. Bullet holes into the wall, we all reload until it falls. Celebrate and parade in the debris. We roll deep in a Jeep with me and 3 others in a single seat. Yo, let my fucking immigrants in inside the city of sin, in the pavilion. This is a trilogy of anger and rage, triple revenge, intense. Let my fucking immigrants in inside the city of sin, in the pavilion. This is a trilogy of anger and rage, triple revenge, intense. Let my fucking immigrants in.